It's Academy Awards season, and we wanted to take a moment to acknowledge some amazing board game content creators on YouTube. There are some pretty incredible people making really great content. These are our favorites in 2021 on Legendary Tactics. All three of our creators are here for this special Legendary Awards video. Welcome, NATO and Cax.
Good evening.
Hello, hello.
So it's pretty impossible to recognize every great channel out there, so we've narrowed this down to 10 in no particular order, based on the types of videos that we love to see people making.
And our goal is to recognize different creators based on what board gamers need. This ranges from reviews to how to play videos to playthroughs and all the way through to strategy guides. The size of the channel doesn't matter, just the quality of their content. Some winners have been around for a long time and others are brand new.
Okay, let's start with the first award. This is the Lifetime Achievement Award. We're giving this to a channel that has some history. It has produced quality content for a long period of time, and most board gamers likely came to this channel first. This award goes to the Dice Tower. They cover everything from top 10 to top 100 lists and provide reviews for just about every game out there. Without the Dice Tower, many other creators likely wouldn't have started their channels.
So I have to say, for the next award, this is the Editing and Writing Award. And as an editor and a writer, the elements that matter the most to me are these awards. These would normally be two different awards, but it just so happens that the winner of both of them are one and the same. They've been around for about 6 months now. They're really funny, their editing is snappy, and their writing is first rate. And the award goes to No Rolls Barred. They actually started their channel calling themselves the Phenomenerds. They do playthroughs, board game night, top 10s, they cover a range of older and newer games, and I think I have a slight case of creator envy with these guys.
All right, now number 8, the best reviews. Let's face it, the main reason most of us watch board games channels is to figure out if we're going to add a game to our own collection. The next award is for the channel with the best reviews. And the winner of this award isn't your typical, dude in front of a wall of board games type channel. They've been around for over 3 years and their reviews still feel fresh. And this award goes to Shut Up and Sit Down. And I really love the humor that they bring to game reviews, the insight. They obviously spend a lot of time putting together each video.
I really like actually how they act out a little narrative here and there sometimes. That's fun.
Yeah,
It just adds a little
cool.
bit of a twist to the channel.
Next is the award for energy and enthusiasm. If you're into board games, then we think it's really important that you really love them and that your passion comes through in every video. The award for most energy and enthusiasm goes to Rado Runs Through. He's a fast-talking, straight-from-the-hip game reviewer who always puts a ton of energy into his run-throughs.
All right, so our next award is the Best Hobbyist Award. This is a slightly unconventional choice, but I think ultimately a good one. Our next award goes to a channel that genuinely cares about the board gaming hobby. And this creator is also a game designer, and he's also someone who takes time to give back to the hobby. The winner for Best Hobbyist Award goes to Jamie Stegmaier. What I love about his channel is that he covers more than just his own company's games. He gives a really good inside look at the game mechanics, different types of games, and he's got his finger on the pulse of what's new in the hobby.
Just before we move on, if you could take a moment to subscribe and like this video, that would help our channel out big time. And if you watch our channel, you should know that I love wargames. So we're giving out an award for the best niche gaming channel, and this year's winner is for wargames. The winner is The Player's Aid. This channel is very straightforward, but I love their reviews. I love the passion and sense of excitement they bring to this hobby. And they are the ones that plow through all those rule books and show you how a game is played before you have to spend any time. So I really appreciate that part of it.
And getting praise from NATO for any rules view is high marks.
Yes, it is. That's for sure.
Okay, let's shift to playthroughs. This award goes to the channel that is really enjoyable to watch if you love playthroughs. Their videos are succinct, well edited, and they cover a wide range of games. They always know the rules, and they use multiple angles to keep the playthroughs really fresh. And the winner is Before You Play. Monique and Naveen's channel has only been around for about a year, but they are very polished. Their lighting is really good, and the board layout is clear. And overall, they're just a real joy to watch.
Yeah, they are really good. I enjoy them a lot too. If there's a channel that you love, be sure to let us know down in the comments so we can check it out. Let's move on now to number 3. This is for the Best Concept Award. Something we really like to see in board gaming channels are people who are trying something different. So the award for Best Concept for a channel goes to Thinker Themer. So Maggie is the themer and Amy is the thinker. They're a couple of gamers from Australia and they look at board games from 2 different perspectives. Maggie focuses more on the story and Amy on the mechanics. They invite you into their space and into their lives for a coffee shop style chat.
And now on to number 2, the award for Best Interviews. And it's always fun to meet and hear from gamers, designers, and creators around the world. And so our next award is for the channel that is most ambitious when it comes to interviewing board game hobbyists. That award goes to Meepleville Board Game Cafe. Tim clearly supports and values and respects this hobby, and his channel has been around for about 4 years, and in that time he's spoken with Rado, Tom Vassell, Reiner Knizia, Elizabeth Hargrave, Isaac Childress, and many other famous board game designers and enthusiasts. He's passionate, and he has really great interactions in all of his interviews.
And it's time for number 1. There's nothing worse than getting to a game and starting a massive rulebook wondering how you'll ever muster the energy to figure it all out. At Legendary Tactics, that's why we have NATO. He's definitely our rule guy. But when he's not around...
Not by choice.
That's right. But if he's not around, who do we go to? The winner for second best rule teacher after NATO goes to Watch It Played.
Yes.
The explanations are clear. They've covered just about every game you could want to play, and they cut out all the fluff. There's no time wasted with these guys. Thank you so much, Rodney.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much to all of these creators. We really appreciate that these creators are making great content, and we regret that we couldn't include a much larger list. Something that we've been focusing on at Legendary Tactics is to bring strategy guides to the hobby and to bring meaning to our and to your gaming. So if you're enjoying our contributions, please subscribe and pass this video on to friends who love the hobby as much as we do. Thanks so much for watching.